Hello and welcome back to Metroid Prime Trilogy, and within it, Metroid Prime 3. Where today we're going to be exploring Skytown in Elysia. So that'll be a thing. Gotta figure out what happened to Gore. Try and fix up an Aurora unit that has the corruption virus. Why we're using a vaccine for a computer virus, I'm not sure, but it's a thing. Structural integrity at minimum. Severe winds have deteriorated all support structures over time. GF database accessed. File ST413. Chozo bust represents Okwa, a key architect in Skytown's creation. So yeah, it's another Chozo planet. Skytown storage units. Large Skytown storage. Or sorry, heavy Skytown storage. My bad. Fuel pod at max capacity. Contents are safely contained but ignitable by strong impacts.
Samus, your highest priority is to get Skytown's Aurora unit back online. It will help you find a way to reach the seed. We will upload its coordinates to you now. Proceed with caution. Gore's whereabouts and disposition are still unknown.
So, in addition to our PED suit getting bluer when we defeat a boss, we can also notice something on Samus's face when it's reflected in our visor. Just up and down here. Some kind of marking. Aerial repair drone. Automated maintenance bot. Initial activation 132.8 years ago. Oh, you've been working for a long time, little buddy. Databot. Used to store historical data. Shoot to access information. Elysian Datadoc decoded. Entry creators. I am Elysian, descendant of both the Chozo and the First. I am facing the last moments of my life and transferring my memory to the datapod. In a way, our chronicle begins nearly 1,500 years ago. That was when our noble creators, the Chozo, began to build that which would become our home. A place of exploration and knowledge floating in the clouds of planet Elysia, a fitting home for its great Chozo builders. They built many linked hovering pods. In time, they formed a net in the skies across the globe, instruments peering out in all directions, studying the cosmos. We did not exist then. Only the Chozo walked these hallowed halls. To the distant stars they looked, and a great many things they discovered, including that which would later spell grim disaster for all. So yeah, the lore thingies in this place, we gotta find these little databots and shoot them. Thankfully they've got this trail of vapor to help you spot them, but if memory serves, there's a couple of them that are hidden somewhat deviously. Right, gotta scan every new type of door. Even if it's just a door, it's a different flavor of door. Chozo Elder statue appears stuck. Its arm is outstretched as if to accept an offering. Phazon vines are impervious to attack, but growths are vulnerable to Phazon-based weaponry. In other words, hop up in here, enter hyper mode, and hyperball it. Ornamental frame appears very fragile. Glasswork is etched with illegible Chozo markings. So, Skytown is an interesting place. As the data doc suggested, it's a series of interlinked hovering platforms. Sitting high above the planet's surface, which seems to be a good thing considering all the electrical activity going on. I like how they use the skybox to show it extending far, far into the distance. Gives you a sense of scale of this place that is, well, a lot bigger than they'll let us explore. Weapon fire should be adequate to temporarily disengage lock. So here's how we get around the different platforms of Skytown. We grapple onto the thing. We gotta make sure to shoot the locks before we hit them. And also we gotta kill some maintenance bots so that we don't bash our faces into them and take damage. Zipline cable. Rail is a transit system between pods. Connect to it using the grapple beam. Should have scanned the other end, but whatever. It's the same scan. Unit is active at a basic level. If lack of maintenance continues, the unit will cease to function. I hate when units cease to function. Tinbot. Lightweight android that is easily knocked down. Communications satellite has been looping the same signal for the past 208.3 years. So it was set before the maintenance drones were activated. Don't even need a full charge to get rid of a Tinbot. Cannon is without power. A kinetic charge should be sufficient to energize systems. Unfortunately, we can't provide that just yet. Gift. Several decades passed for the Chozo here at Elysia. The harsh winds and storms began to take their toll on the station, and upkeep began to take up more and more of their precious time. Seeing a need for assistance, they created us. The first Elysian, built by Chozo hands, stepped out of the mechanic race 1,450.82 years ago. Crude by our current standards, the first was soon given the greatest gift of all by the Chozo. To better assist the creators, the first was given self-awareness. To all other Elysians, the first shared the Chozo gift. This event marks year one of the Elysian Reckoning. Holographic projector is tied into Skytown's main network. Gore's image is displayed. Battery unit is connected to holographic projection discs. Unit is offline and in need of repairs. Piston structure produces energy that is used to supply power to the pod engines. Also, who was that guy who just went into a wall? Probably should have scanned that first, huh? Kinetic Orb Cannon, capable of firing small spherical objects at high speeds. Well, let's get fired at high speeds. Did I need to scan this from somewhere else? Locking mechanisms activated. Simultaneous blast to all targets is required to disengage locks. Alright, let's fire ourselves back and see if maybe we can scan the thing up above. So is there one up here that needs scanning? Doesn't look like it. No, we can't even target that from here. Lock on, but I can't scan it. Talk about an easy missile expansion. It's on the critical path, just a double bomb jump out of the way. Okay, I can scan it from here. Chozo bust has deteriorated beyond recognition, unable to reference GF database files. And we can't interact with this yet because we can't give a simultaneous blast to all 5 points. And so, we continue on. Scans detect the alloys within this metal are vulnerable to heat. High temp shots could melt it. Shame I don't have those. Cannon access is blocked. Remove the surrounding debris to enter and use the cannon. What is that? Theronian Containment Unit. Nuclear substances present. Handle with extreme caution. Oh, whoops. We cannot change visors while on the zipline. Good to know. Want to scan you, thing. Want to scan it. Steam Lord. Repairs fallen steam bots, capable of cloaking itself. Apparently it's doing more than just cloaking. Oh, really? Don't touch the lasers? Who could have guessed? I hear an item. I see an item. We didn't even have to go through a morph ball tunnel for that. We just had to go one morph ball diameter out of the way. I suppose it was hidden. Thank goodness Samus's suit can interface with Chozo handprints. I mean, her suit is Chozo tech, so it makes sense. But yeah. That little smashing that we took up there would have been lethal in Metroid Prime Hunters. Shame we don't have Spider Ball. Can't get that. It's a good thing this was open. Elysian recharge chambers are used to house and energize steambots low on power. Vertical traversal unit requires a kinetic charge to activate. Unit is currently offline. Containment doors sealed. Faint mechanical sounds can be heard coming from within. Metallic piping system can provide pressure to keep nearby security bars locked shut. So there's definitely something here. Oh. We just had to try leaving. Steambot, lightly armed and armored, rendered inert by high temp hits. Damn, I don't have any of those. Alright, Steam Lord, where you at? There you are. Wow, he had an energy tank in him. That feels like cheating for them to just give us an energy tank like that. Like, sure, there have been other energy tanks that we've been practically forced to pick up, but just having it be inside an enemy feels wrong. Oh, that broke it. Safety release valve. Destroy all valves to release nearby security bars. So we know there's definitely something else here for once we have Boost Ball. Your lore. Elysian data doc decoded. Entry discovery. The Chozo were watchers, studying the depths of space tirelessly to quench their thirst for knowledge. From this facility, they launched observation satellites, firing them into the heavens toward distant worlds. These satellites returned information that allowed them to analyze the various phenomena occurring across the cosmos. Through this process, they were able to satisfy their intellectual appetite, one planet at a time. One day, a Chozo searcher happened upon a very rare discovery. A once-thought-lost satellite delivered information on a distant world. It was incredibly far away, even by Chozo reckoning. Study of the stellar object revealed that it was, in many ways, a planet, and yet also sentient, alive. This chance event was brief, and the information being collected was lost before the true identity of the planet was revealed. Oh, manual activation to start the lift, huh? Well, what's through this door? Looks like what's through this door is platforms that I can't reach. What a helpful door this was. Is that all the way on the other side? I guess so. Well, let's get going. Ooh. Gotta shoot the thingies. Can't scan them though. Just gotta shoot them. Bugs me when they give us things to shoot but not scan. Safety cap is blocking access. All connected targets must be shot simultaneously to destroy cap. Cannon access is blocked. Blocked. Remove safety cap to blah blah. Energy generators are online and supplying additional power to the interior pod chamber. Repair drone. Ground-based automated drone once used for maintenance. I like how he pushes himself around with a little claw. Hand scanner. Terminal is online and ready to receive input. And that's an ice missile door. To a save room. Alright, let's take this lift on down. Well, that's sure a lot of temp-sensitive stuff. Hey, look, some phazon bits. And an Aurora unit. Security doors engaged. Energize lock with a kinetic charge to gain chamber access. Aurora Unit 217 offline. Phazon corruption present. Administer vaccine to repair. Well, we can't get in there to administer it yet. So we gotta go around. Sky Puffer. Vulnerable to basic weaponry. Consumes and emits deadly gases. Hey look, it's Gore. Or his powered battle armor. Suit is expanded and empty. Engines have recently been used. And I got a little maintenance bot taking care of it. Can I steal it? Okay, we got two ways we can go from here. Let's start with this one. And we're stuck already. High temp weapon fire required. At least to get in there. I hear an item. I see an item. Ship missiles. How do I get into that morph ball tunnel? Looks like I get into that morph ball tunnel from Either inside or over there, and then this just goes through the wall temporarily. Maintenance platform is automatically moving up toward an open duct in the wall. Gear appears to be able to rotate in place, likely operated by a nearby control terminal. And looks like this is not for getting over to the ship missile, as we'd have to somehow shoot our way up there, which I don't believe is doable. Control terminal operates nearby gear. Interact with this terminal to rotate the gear. Okay. Twist. Oh, this is... We gotta align the thing and then hit A to set it. It's a different interaction than we've had before. Hey, Wolfkinson. This mechanism of gear wheels is only a small section of the entire unit that keeps the pod afloat. This section of pipework has weakened and crumbled, exposing a small opening. Except it's not exposed because it's got this covering it. So we can take that elevator. What's through this door, though? A different elevator. Well, let's try this different elevator because it required less interaction to open. And therefore, maybe it's more rewarding. Or less rewarding. Less progress related. Structure appears to be a landing cradle designed for small evacuation pods. Well, that's not useful to us. Energy generator feeds power into the landing cradle for the recharging of evacuation pods. That continues not being useful to us. Wow, what a long elevator that was. Landing pad cover is being held in place by 4 security locks, currently unable to land your ship. Security locks extended. Cannot be unlocked until AU regains connection to Skytown's network. Cool, I came all the way here to find a place where we will later be able to land. For slightly more convenience. Time to go back. And now to go the other way. Something just caused this place to shudder. So this is the other side of that path that we could not take. And we still can't. Also, the map shows a connector that does not exist. But I guess it's just to help us realize how these places do connect to one another, like spatially. Okay, that's a direction that I am capable of going. Let's not go that direction yet. Chozo bust represents Drine, a key scientist in power suit technology. Well, hey, I use a power suit. Gate is blocking zipline access. Energy lock is low on power and requires more to unlock. Well, we can't do that. Which means time to go the direction that we can go. Because, yeah, there's only one. Wow, this guy shows up again, huh? Dilapidated gate secures the bridge to the pod. Hinges look like they could easily be ripped from their mounting. Dragoon Battle Drone. Outer armor is tough, but thruster control could be easily ripped off. I hear an item. Well, that was easy. I feel like ripping apart these walkways suspended over a very, very far down below planet is perhaps not the best strategy. Excuse me, fellas. Bye. Well, now we're stuck over here. Hey, there was a thing. I was scanning it. Energy switch requires additional power to activate the connecting lift system. Well, we can't give that yet. Safety clamp is securing the hatch in place. Remove the clamp to open the hatch. These large metal panels are being held in place by clamps within the floating structure. Well, I'm sure nobody will miss these panels. Just dropping them down to the planet below. Also, I hear an item. I don't see any way to get to said item. Nor do I see where said item is. But I do hear an item in there. Ah, it's probably up top of there, huh? Hey, that's a lore bot. But it's too far away to scan. Ow. Probably should have shot those beforehand. I was kind of hoping that we could get by them and scan them. Crane unit is energized. Engage manual control unit to move crane into position. Hey, oh. There we go. Or are you jerks, huh? Never learn.
Our scans have detected a cache of Chozo technology.
Cool, don't show it to me.
Perhaps something there will help you gain access to Unit 217.
What do you want to bet? It's super close to where I am because I'm already on the freaking way. The only way I can go. Let's see. Oh, would you look at that? It's right next door. Who could possibly have guessed? Seriously, I know this is a Wii game, and Wii games love to hold your hand, but maybe, just maybe, don't give me a hint on where to go next if where to go next is the place I am literally right outside of. So this is just a path back down, which I do not wish to take because I want to get there, but I can't yet. But for reals though, Wii games need to have a little more faith in their players sometimes. Jeez, who could have known that we had to go through 2 more doors to get a thing? I would have been completely lost. Hey, look, it's Boost Ball. Hey. I was trying to grab that. Hello, defense drone. Antennas appear to be fragile. Control unit inside armored helmet. Target's armor is open. Control unit is now exposed and vulnerable to attack. Why did that one missile just fly straight up? Why were you allowed to close your helmet? I guess that's just a thing you do now, huh? I should probably actually shoot those instead of letting them impact me. One more hit ought to do it. Hey. I already destroyed that thingy. Why are you allowed to take it back out? I feel like the missiles that just bounced off while it still appeared to be open kind of cheated me out of quite a lot of time here. Sure got steamy in here for like 2 seconds. Alright, so there's our boost ball. Communication panels are able to receive transmitted signals from any location on Skytown. And they're all showing gore. Lock is engaged and energized by multiple nearby power sources. Destroy the sources to gain entry. Turbine is supplying power to the lock mechanism. Overloading the system may disable the lock. Well, we can't overload systems just yet, but we can grab boost ball. Spinner. Boost-powered control system is online and ready for use. Spinners are a lot more involved than they were in any other Metroid Prime game. Alright, later, Wolfkinson. The spinner, we can in fact access the Aurora unit. Okay, so this is just for people who miss the jump. Here I was thinking getting down lower could give us a vantage point that might let us find something. might as well activate our return. Because while we can't do anything back there yet, we can at least make it possible to get back there. Head to the other side of this area, past the tin box. Well, at least Gore's armor is still here. Don't gotta worry about him showing up. And now we need to head left. It takes slightly longer to charge up a boost ball in this game than it does in any previous Metroid Prime game, which is causing me to drop a lot of these. Communications terminal allows users to interact with Aurora Unit 217.
The Aurora unit is corrupted and requires repair. Opening maintenance level hatch.
And now to go provide maintenance. I see you there, Tinbot. AU status screen. No image is being displayed. Unit is currently offline. Well, I guess we gotta fight the tin box. So we gotta get our way into there. I guess there was just a small amount of tin bots with reinforcements. Upload the vaccine for a computer virus. AU phase-on corruption level at 0.00%. How rude. Severed connections must be repaired by fusing them together. Shame we can't do that yet. AU status screen. Unit is currently online but is not connected to the network. Communication offline. Vaccine has been uploaded. Aurora Unit 217 has been cured of all phazon corruption. Aurora Unit 217 online, unable to communicate with Skytown's network.
What a terrible dream we were having. Thank you for purging our phazon corruption and allowing us to awaken. There is much to do. We have communed with AU-242 on Olympus and learned that a Leviathan impacted Elysia and began spreading corruption. We must destroy this Leviathan and stem the tide of corruption as soon as possible. We have a plan, but Gore's attack severed key communication cables, disrupting our access to Skytown's primary network. This prevents us from controlling Skytown and executing our plan to destroy the Leviathan. Gore's plasma cannon should be able to fuse together the severed cables. We must ask you to hunt him down. Gore may have changed, Samus. Be prepared to deal with that. Good luck.
Alright, gotta go hunt Gore down. Thankfully, I know precisely where to find him. I can't help but feel like maybe I need to go somewhere else first to set the flag for him to be there. Like, do I need to go to where his armor suit was first? Maybe. But on the off chance that I don't, let's see if we can save some time. And if we can't save some time, we are costing ourselves a lot of time.
Ship status alert.
Okay, good. We can save time.
Entity approaching. Commencing hull lockdown.
Right? This is not the correct direction. Already shot you, right? Yeah. Now we gotta power this up. That time it felt like I could do it faster. Vertical traversal unit has been activated and is now permanently online. Structure identified. Half pipe. Boost inside this structure to gain momentum to reach high areas. Gotta not boost myself off the edge, though. And right, the item I hear is not gettable until Spider Ball. Wow, this missile expansion would have been staring us in the face on our way back. Okay, so we can go across and then across, or shortcut. It looks like the shortcut was actually mandatory because this is a cannon that only fires over to there and then zip lines back. Make sure every time I see one of those guys. Now we can use this boost ball. Like that brings us to an energy tank. And I believe we now have half of all the energy
Priority
tanks.
Status alert. Hull armor taking damage.
Guess we better get to our ship. Still want to scan that little jerk that leaves behind the orbs for us.
Ship priority status alert. Warning. Hull integrity is compromised. Armor damage is critical.
Well, we're almost there. Well, there's your problem.
Just in time. Catch! Don't you feel the power? Soon everything will be corrupted, including you.
Gore. Shield repels all weapon fire. Powered by a unit on his back. Shield is temporarily down. Gore's main CPU is open to attack, vulnerable to all weapon fire. Oh good, the fuel gel's gone. Lower target appears to be connected to Gore's main CPU, vulnerable to ground attacks. Hey, game, maybe don't change camera angles so dramatically when I am entering Morph Ball. Looks like we're entering another phase. Gore can now enter hyper mode to increase his offensive abilities, susceptible to phase-on energy. Got him. Unfortunately, we cannot shoot the ghost of Dark Samus. What we can do is grab the plasma beam. And unlike all other Metroid Prime games, in this game we do not switch beams. It's more like Super Metroid in that beams we find stack on top of ones we already have. Ship's not doing so hot. Gunship has been damaged, unable to fly in its current state. Auto repair functions initiated. Interior alloy appears to be highly susceptible to extreme heat. Always fascinates me how different our beam sounds when we have the plasma beam. Like, when you fire a charge beam, well, when you charge it, it's got this kind of whistle to it. And then when you release it, it goes bwack. Hey, it's these things. Elysian Shriekbat. Mechanical variant of a Shriekbat that will explode on contact. Why do they exist? Someone designed a machine that's whole purpose is to detach from the ceiling and then rush towards something and explode upon contacting anything. I mean, I guess people do make weapons that are designed to explode, but still. Now, instead of launching these guys away, our charge beam melts them. Almost feel bad for them. I was hoping that it would be faster to shoot these things now instead of pulling them apart, but seems it still takes 2 charge shots to bring them down, so no dice. So the AU is across the zip line, and it looks like... Or no, the AU is over there. I guess this will be a shortcut past the Steambot barracks. Handy. We have revealed crates. Well, let's go get this network connection fixed up. You don't have to be super accurate with these, just kinda accurate. I see, I wasn't on the line at basically any point there, but it still went. As long as you're not too far off the line, it counts. Unit is online and connected to Skytown's main network. Aurora Unit 217, organic supercomputer in charge of maintaining Skytown.
Thank you, Samus. We have restored our connection to Skytown's network. Now we can execute our plan to destroy the Leviathan. We must first disable the Leviathan's protective shield. Unfortunately, the generator for this shield is hidden beneath the dense clouds of Elysia, and so is impossible to reach directly. As an alternative to destroying the generator, we have calculated that a massive thermonuclear explosion would likely destroy the shield itself.
Oh, I'm sure that's not a bad idea.
This facility possesses the components to create such a device. We would like like you to build this device and drop it on the Leviathan's shield. Unfortunately, the components are too large for you to lift unaided. You will need assistance to move and assemble them. There is a Federation landing site far to the east of Skytown. You will be able to find something to help you there. We will upload the current map data of this area to your suit. This should help you get started. Good luck, Samus.
Okay, so there. And then across the Skytram to Elysia East, I guess. So wait, how do I get there? Looks like if we go over here and then over here, then we can open the plasma beam door and get where we want to go. Okay.
Ship status update. Auto repair functions complete. Ship is ready for use.
That was quick. And it looks like I want to actually take the left path.
Samus, perhaps what you require to access the Federation landing site in the east is not on this planet. The item you need may reside on a world you have previously visited.
Of course, it's a Federation landing site, and the AU here has control of the planetary network at this point. So the real question is, why is the AU not able... Oh, right, there's a landing site right over there. But why is the AU not able to just make it so that we can go land at the Federation landing site using our ship that is now functional? Like, we can take our ship off-world, but we can't take it to land on a different part of this world? I like how this maintenance drone is looking at us. Hey, Seth.
Samus, the security locks have been engaged on this landing site. This was surely a result of Gore's recent activities. I will unlock this area, allowing you to command your ship to land.
I guess there's why we can't just go to the GF landing site. Someone's got to activate it from on-site.
Data received.
So we gotta go to another world where we needed high temp shots to get somewhere. B takes us all the way out of that menu. We actually need to come over here to the galaxy map. Now the question is Norian or Brio? Maybe Norian. After all, we haven't been there. Let's actually just check the map and make sure. Okay, so there's... Ah, right, there was like one of the things where we had to weld a thing to get over to here, so... Promising. Yep. Amazing they didn't have a welder come out here and fix this in all this time.
The area beyond this door is overrun with spent phazon from the initial pirate invasion.
Okay. Turbine serves as a power source for local security and air circulation systems. Air circulation pistons are activated and on automatic. Pump interval at 5 seconds. Caution, a section of heated energy coils is currently exposed. Avoid contact to prevent injury. Ooh, I want that. Piping system is extended. Unable to enter maintenance tunnel. Locate an alternate route. So we gotta come through over here. Except actually. And there we go. Oh, grabbing the missile makes it retract, I see. Target is deceased. Armor suit is covered with phazon-based energy burns. System analysis complete. Power conduit is currently inactive. Start generator to energize conduit. Oh, hello. What? Where'd it go? I wanted to finish scanning that. Phazon grub. Drains bioenergy from its victims. Bite can deliver phazon infection. Liquid phazon. Spawns phazon grubs. Consumes phazon in any form. To hit when you can't target it and have to hit the leading edge. Oh boy, lore. Unit transfers information from the Federation's databanks to all nearby access terminals. Special access codes 28413, 73636, 55184, 14758. I will make a note of those. 28413, 73636, 55184 and 14758. Wonder what they're for. Skytown. Skytown is a network of advanced structures floating in the atmosphere of planet Elysia. Most of the base is dedicated to research from a local to interstellar level. The powerful sensors of Skytown provide useful military intelligence data along with research information. An Aurora unit analyzes the vast amount of data collected by the station. It is supported by the Elysians, a group of sentient mechanoids that live within the base. Planet Brio. Federation scouts discovered the planet Brio 10 years ago. The planet's alignment makes most of its surface uninhabitable. 48% of the world is always exposed to the sun, while another 48% shrouded in permanent night. The remaining 4% lies in an equatorial ring of fertile jungle, where the bulk of Brio's bioforms dwell. Fuel gel is common on Brio, which makes it extremely important to the Federation. The local bioforms are quite primitive, though there are ruins that indicate an advanced culture thrived on Brio in centuries past. Uh-oh, we're locked in. Also, I see that lore thingy up there. Hopping Metroid. Uses razor-sharp talons in battle, susceptible to cold-based attacks. Gotta say, it doesn't look much like a Metroid. Looks like we gotta break the nest. Scans indicate a connection between nearby bioforms and this phazon mass. Or maybe we just need to kill enough of them and it'll make the biomass go away. Just a full charge beam gets rid of them. And looks like that was it. Well, we can't get in there yet. So what about down here? Cool, there's nothing. Terminals are used to access info on ships at this landing site. A power failure has left them offline. Monitors are used to display info on any ships currently landed here. They appear to be offline. Everything's offline. Multi-lock blast shield. A simultaneous blast to all targets is required to disengage locks. Yep, I cannot do that yet. Can I get up there? I want to get up there. But to get up there, I have a feeling I'm going to need what I came here hoping to potentially get. Well, we got any other doors here that we can't get through? Doesn't look like it. So, Brio is where we need to go.
Data received.
Okay, so I think Fire Air Dock was the one where there were plasma beam doors. Alrighty. Let's actually check our map. Yep, that's a plasma beam door. So there's at least one thing that we can do here, though it doesn't look like it's gonna actually lead us anywhere. Oh, but this'll lead us somewhere new. So yes, there are plasma beam doors here that will take us places. Which means this is probably where we need to be. Shame this isn't like Metroid Prime 1, where the plasma beam lets us just, in one charge, annihilate humanoid-type things. And now we can clean up all the ice. This is surprisingly solid fire. Oh. There's like a jump or something. Maybe a boost ball would take us where we want to go. Oh, before we do that, or actually, no, not before we do that, because this doesn't even go to the right place. We want to go through there, because that takes us to the plasma beam door. Going through a lot of effort to get whatever it is that's through there. Hopefully it's worth it. And not just like a missile or something. Oh, we had to go back and get ourselves launched, I see. High temp shots door, yup. Well, there's a lore thingy here. That's something. Prophecy. As time slowly passed, I grew old. Even the combined power of magic and science couldn't cheat death forever. In order to preserve Brio's environment, I would need a successor. Finding one was a daunting task, for most of the folk saw me as a monster. Time passed quickly as I searched, and my efforts appeared to be in vain. Seemingly by chance, I found a young primal wandering the wastelands and rescued her. But this was not a chance encounter. She was a prophetess, tirelessly searching for the last Lord of Science to speak to about her visions. In her dreams, she saw a starborn death coming to Brio, and with her vision came a plea to save her world. Based on her information, I began work on improving the existing decontamination equipment to help prepare a defense for Brio against the eventual catastrophe. Stonework represents Oamus I, the 7th emperor of the Eschar dynasty. Stonework represents Kiln II, the 5th emperor of the Sea Klom dynasty. And apparently we can't actually stop on that as a platform. We have to jump all the way across. I don't know if we can actually go that far, but I suppose I have to go back around to find out. Also, it's just a missile. We did all this for some lore and a missile. Which, I mean, hey, I appreciate lore, but... would have appreciated something more exciting than a missile expansion. Is there really no other platform I can use here? Stonework represents Andist I, the last emperor of Brio. So yeah, I guess that's not deep enough to stand on, so yeah, we just gotta jump for it, and yes, we can make the jump, no problem. Now we want to go left. This was just for an item, wasn't it? Yeah, we need to go to the ledge below to get to the door. Not the door, the transport. Getting rid of all the ice because I can. In we go. Unidentified structure has been frozen in place. High-temperature shots could probably melt the ice. Ceremonial Golem appears deteriorated but still functional. A concussive blast may activate it. Numerous fractures detected within this wall. A strong impact could probably break through it. Suspended stone column can be swung from side to side, but is too heavy to move alone. Here we have the classic style of spinner. Silly golem, that wasn't a gong. Why do these lift out of place as soon as the wall is destroyed, huh? What design purpose does that serve? Unique energy signal detected. Pedestal is emitting a teleport signal. Approach pedestal to initiate teleport. Well, I guess we're teleporting. And here we are on cold Brio. Ice formation appears fragile. High temperature shots could probably destroy it. Numerous fractures detected within ice sheet. High temperature shots could probably shatter it. You don't say. Use high temperature shots on the ice? Gee, never had to do that before. Wow, what good info. Statue represents Dila and the first Chozo gift of knowledge bestowed upon the Reptilicus. Statue represents Nge, the first Reptilican emperor to receive the gift brought forth by the Chozo. These statues represent Gslis, a major clan and house of Brio. Hey, look, that's something. And now we can reach more places. They give us screw attack pretty early in this game. And they force us to use it to get back. Functions just as it did in Metroid Prime 2, though. Statue was built to honor peace on Brio after the Great Schism ended. Blue disc on the palm appears to be a control mechanism. A strong blast could probably activate it. Sounds like it only activates for a brief period of time, though. And we've got a spider ball track, which we can't access, and a wall jump surface, which we can access. Again, just fantastic input. And it seems we cannot get whatever item I can hear without getting Spider Ball. Oh, hello. Sir, did you know you had a ship missile expansion in your head? So we used the spinner to make this cannon appear. Where does it fire us to? Okay, so it's just a way back from down there instead of up there. I see. Oh, hello, lore wall that I didn't notice before. Our plea. Sadly, disaster came to us before we could finish our work. An accident caused our supply of fuel gel to explode, sending fire to the sky and exposing our position. It was not long before a primal warband saw the great fire and rushed to attack. Without a way to power my great Moganars, I had no way to defend myself from their assault. Fleeing would only drive them to pursue us to no end, and they would show no mercy to either one of us once caught. I had no other choice except to stand my ground while the prophetess fled to safety. With her, I sent my records of the past, in hopes they would both find sanctuary. You now read my last words, etched in stone and placed by the prophetess. We speak to you from beyond the grave to plead with you. Save our world from the starborn plague. Lift the veil of hate from the eyes of our people. May our remaining relics serve you well in this struggle. Game? It just completely dropped the screw attack. Like, I entered screw attack mode, but then dropped like a stone. Well, now that we have screw attack, we can go back to Elysia.
Samus, are you there? We have been trying to reach you. Is everything all right?
How do I get down there?
There are some important new findings. A reconnaissance probe has discovered the location of the missing flagship Valhalla. As I am sure you are aware, this vessel was attacked by pirates 5 months ago. We request that you investigate the Valhalla for any information about the pirates and their master plan. We will upload the coordinates to you now.
Phasoid. Corporeal phazon energy that is vulnerable to phazon-based attacks. Oh, cool. I made 2 of them. more phasoids. Time to ignore the heck out of them. Apparently not all ice is meltable. So many phasoids. And back to our ship. So they want us to go check out the Valhalla, but there's actually not a whole lot we can do there yet. As you see, every Metroid Prime game has an overarching fetch quest deal. And in this game, said overarching fetch quest deal is related to the Valhalla. We've got things that need to be found from all across the game that will allow us to explore the Valhalla fully. Stiletto fighter destroyed. Severe hull damage detected. Energy systems short-circuiting. Federation frigate wreckage. Hull appears to have taken a direct hit from a space pirate destroyer. Stiletto fighter has been damaged in combat. No life signs detected within. Stiletto fighter wreckage. Thrusters damaged in combat. Impact was unavoidable. Hangar doors controlled by nearby terminal. Use the terminal to open the doors. Energy cell station. This station is inactive. It appears to be missing an energy cell. Control terminal powered by nearby energy cell station. Unit is currently offline. And down here we got us an energy cell. Used as a power source in Federation technology. As you can see, we are now carrying 2 of them. These are our major fetch quest item. Energy cells. I believe there's a minimum of 6 required to beat the game. And there are like 12 of them in the game. So you need to get a good number of them. And the extras just allow you to get items and stuff. This device displays data for energy cell ID WI782313. Status unknown. Coordinates 04FGEN Norian. Data indicates energy cells connected to manual generator override. So we need to steal an energy cell from Norian for use here. Hey, wait, I want to scan those things. What are they? I almost had them. Subject has sustained various puncture wounds. Phazon detected around these areas. Data has already been acquired from this terminal, blah blah. Cargo truck has smashed into this platform. Energy burns suggest an explosive blast was the cause. Walkway has been destroyed. Structure seems to have been hit by a large, fast-moving object. Hey guys, you doing okay? Target appears to have been contained inside this area while trying to escape his attackers. This trooper's life energy has been completely drained. Only a brittle husk remains. Control terminal online. Engage hand scanner to open hangar doors. So looks like he's trying to get something off his face. Now, what in this Metroid franchise attaches to people's faces and drains them of their energy? Gel sack. Inflates as a defense measure. Can explode and release venom. Mechanical arm has been blown apart. Unit is covered with weapon fire burns. Can I scan these? Miniroid. Combat rating negligible. Infant has not developed powers. So we got like super ultra baby infant Metroids. Ignore the fact that said super ultra baby infant Metroids don't behave like any other larval Metroids we've seen in the franchise. Stiletto fighter is destroyed. Ship has taken heavy damage from both GF and pirate weaponry. Conveyor arm has taken severe explosive damage. Device is short-circuiting. I was expecting this to be more of an immediate dead end, given that we had to explode a thing to even expose it. Apparently it takes 3 missiles to make a gel sack explode itself. Or 3 fully charged plasma beam shots. Stop with the zappies. High-level energy burn suggests subject detonated an energy grenade at close range. Phazon Leech, non-aggressive scavenger that feeds on wounded and dead bioforms. Trooper's death caused by extreme blast trauma from an energy grenade. This glass has cracked and appears to have weakened. A strong blast could destroy it. Severe cranial trauma caused by a strong impact identified as cause of death. Excuse me. If a strong blast could destroy this glass, guess it had to be to the bottom of it. Thought I already fired a shot towards the bottom of it, but I guess it wasn't close enough for their tastes. Debris of the Federation Mark 13 multi-turret. It has taken a direct hit from enemy fire. Target is a backup power generator used for emergencies. Damaged unit is short-circuiting. This pirate was unsuccessful in his attempt to crawl through the duct and escape attack. We got another scannable. Energy cell ID DS531OL4. Status unknown. Coordinates 048 Gel Brio. Data indicates energy cell is connected to hidden fuel gel pumping station. Energy cell blah blah. 135 Met Skytown. Data indicates energy cell is connected to research sample container system. Structure has completely collapsed on itself. Claw marks are visible on the debris. I hear an item. Debris is blocking alcove. The obstruction could probably be destroyed by an explosive blast. Oh no, it's whatever those are. Phazon hopper. Covered with crystallized phazon. Spits venom from a distance. Well, we got an item. Our map implies there's a mortal tunnel, and I see that there is in fact one. But it looks like access maybe comes from... Oh, looks like it actually goes all around. Looks like there might be meant to be a piston here that brings us up, but no, doesn't actually seem to be that sort of thing. There's no access from down here. So it looks like the Morph Ball Tunnel takes us in, around, and then right back out. I don't see any access to it, so I guess no point in sticking around. Physical stress could rip the panel off. Power that control terminal. Hey look, there's somewhere that I can power it. Subject appears to have been crawling toward the lift when shot at point-blank range. Well, we've got an energy cell, so let's see where we can get with this lift. See a morph ball access tunnel. Check that out on our way back. Subject appears to have held an energy grenade for too long, crushed by falling debris. Debris caused by explosion. A small opening near the bottom is too tiny to fit through normally. What's that you say? Use morph ball? We need an energy cell to open that. Wow, it is way easier to just walk up to these guys and then back off than it is to actually deal with them. Simultaneous blast to all targets. Cool. Can't go any further. And we don't have any energy cells for that. So let's hop in here and see what that takes us to. A missile expansion. What if we head to the right here? And it seems I cannot take this back. Okay, so down here there's nothing for us to go that way for, so... actually go through that door we opened earlier. Pilot was unable to safely navigate through the conveyor corridors inside the ship. Energy cell ID blah blah. Ah, status used, so I already grabbed this one. Energy cell is connected to hangar security shield system. Or at least it was. Looks like we need 2 energy cells to get further through here. But hey, at least we got the Talon 4 incident here. Planet Talon 4, formerly a Chozo colony, was struck by a stellar object 50 years ago. Object was later determined to contain large quantities of phazon. The Chozo were able to stave off the spread of phazon at the cost of many Chozo lives. The survivors abandoned the planet, fleeing to an unknown location. Decades later, Hunter Samus Aran responded to a distress call in the sector and discovered a space pirate phazon mining station there. Aran eliminated both the pirate and phazon threat from the planet, though not without cost. What was the cost? Was it the birth of Dark Samus? Because otherwise, I don't think Samus actually paid any price whatsoever for it. Open, please. Whoops. So we can't go any further in the Valhalla, and so we must go to Elysia. How did I miss you? Alone. In the year 400 of Elysian Reckoning, the time for our Chozo creators to leave had arrived. To us, they entrusted the station and its purpose. We were to stand vigil and watch over the station until the time when others seeking knowledge and enlightenment arrived. With their departure came one last request from the Chozo Searcher, to continue exploring the skies for answers to the mysterious planet. We gave her our word and resumed her tireless search. Day after day, we hunted for the answers she desperately sought, but our efforts yielded nothing. We failed. Didn't expect to get pushed so far by that explosion. I need to scan that door. Close, please. Actually, wait, no, we probably already scanned it. Yeah, we did. And now we can interact with this wall jump surface. Here we go. Well, time to use this spinner to activate something to get us over there. A tram. Whoosh. I feel like a tram that's going this fast should have better safety systems, more guardrails. Hey, that's a space pirate transport. They shot at me. hear an item. Theronian Containment Unit. Nuclear substances present. Handle with extreme caution. Okay, I can't walk in there, but apparently the pirates can. Looks like an elevator stuck in the up position. Yep, that's exactly what that is. You the same type of turret? Yeah, you're the same type of turret as always. I can't shoot you before you reveal yourself. Lame. Definitely hear an item, though. I don't think I can get to it yet. This spider ball track will take us to the missile that we saw up above. But don't have spider ball yet. Hello, sir. Bye, sir. Advanced Arrow Trooper. Armor resists beam attacks. Vulnerable to explosive blasts. Ooh, we want this. Elysian satellite in launch position, awaiting a planetary target from the holographic projector. Projector control system. Damaged connection detected. Unit offline until repaired. Phasite panel has recently been sealed over this area. Energy signal detected within. Yeah, this room is actually very important, because it'll send satellites out to each of the planets that we can visit. Excuse me. And when it does so, it'll actually mark on our maps the locations of all power-ups on said planets. It's the first Metroid Prime game, and actually the first Metroid game. that just has a means to show on the map every single upgrade. I mean, Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion and Metroid Zero Mission, they all have the dots on the map that show where upgrades are, but sometimes there's more than one upgrade per dot. And there are some that don't show on the map until you reach them. So, yeah, this is the Metroid game that is the most kind to players who want to get 100%. Looks like we can screw attack over to there. Gear's system was once part of a larger network that provided additional power to nearby pods. Swarmbot. Nimble Flyer can break lock-on. Generates pulse attacks. Oh, and after you generate or break their thing, if you're close enough, they'll still come homing in on you. Elevator control systems have short-circuited and are malfunctioning. Elevator is unable to be repaired. Ceremonial Transport Module, capable of transporting highly volatile containment units. Electromagnetic cradle arm is extended and energized. Sever power cables to retract. Power node sends energy through cables to the cradle. Destroy to retract cradle arm. Lorebot trying to pretend to not be a lorebot. Federation. Time passed slowly as we suffered through our bad dreams. We endured their visions until finally, in year 1435, our automated defense systems were triggered. A number of aliens, well armed and armored, had penetrated our battle screens and entered Elysia Station. Per protocol, we were revived from stasis to defend our home. As we mustered for battle, the aliens communicated with us and declared themselves to be under the banner of peace. A truce was called, and soon we began negotiations with the Galactic Federation. The Treaty of Elysia began a new era of prosperity for us. Also, dang, this was over 1,000 years after the Chozo left them. And looks like we have to screw attack our way across here. This is new. Oh, hyper mode Tinbot. Why is there a hyper mode Tinbot? spot there. Hey, look, a landing site.
Samus, I will unlock this area, allowing you to command your ship to land.
Data received.
And now we get ship grapple.
Samus, now that you have the ship grapple, you should be able to assemble the Ceremonial bomb. We will upload the coordinates to all 3 bomb components to you now.
Yep, so one is the thingy that we passed here. And another is the thingy that we passed here. And then the third is elsewhere. But as soon as we start assembling it, we won't be able to use our ship. Which is why I'm going to go ahead and end the stream a little early here. Because I don't have time to assemble the bomb and get to the seed and get through it. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and start next time with assembling the bomb so that we can blow open the Leviathan seed and go fight the boss for Elysia. So thanks, folks, for joining in to watch and chat. And I'll see you folks at some point. Not sure. Maybe tomorrow? Things are changing for my schedule, so we'll have to see. But maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. Who knows? We'll find out. I'll announce on Twitter whenever I know what it is. Either way, see you then, friends.